Hi and welcome to video 3 of this Workbench Apprentice workbench build. In this video my intention is to do another mortise and tenon joint for the upright that's going to hold the bench dog holes, and then move on to gluing up the frame. And along with that, we'll also repair a few wood chips. So join me on this journey by liking, subscribing and commenting down below. Look forward to reading what you guys say. So let's get into it. So let's assemble this bench with the other frame I made earlier and see how it goes. The next thing to do is to find the centre of this piece so that I can put in a riser for my bench dog holes. So this is 1, 2, 5, 4 millimeters. That's going to be 627. It'll be about there somewhere. Right, so that's the centre. I just need to line them up. Which is there. The centre is there. And that's where we cut. Okay, so here's our top mark, a mark on the top rail. So we are going to put the pencil on the line, bring the ruler up to it, and then we will transfer that onto here because this is how we're going to line it up. And I'll also do it on this side. Right, so we line up with the edge of the blade, put a stop block in to make sure that we don't go past that point. This way we can stay consistent when we turn the piece around to make the cut. And just bring it back from the blade and then we'll make our cut. So with the top rail now back in place, it's time to see how we got on. I think we may need to trim it up a bit more, but I lined up the bottom and then, yes, so we can see centre line, so that's better. Okay, so cut those mortises out. We've got the tenons sorted, so let's dry fit this thing together. Okay, just a few more love taps. That's looking pretty good. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. That's brilliant. So the easiest thing to do is to use the drill press to put holes down here so that I can plane long narrow boards, and we might even get some T-track put in across the top there. So that's the plan. So here we go. Now I find it easier, just purely from an eyesight point of view, to put some tape. We'll put some tape down the middle. I want to leave some space for where my centre line is marked. Join those two lines up. Yep. Run a line down the tape. And that's my centre line. So next thing I want to do, I want to have these sort of equally spaced. So let's work out exactly how long our piece of wood is. So that's 544. Just write that there. 544. And then we'll divide that in half. Right, so half of 548 divided by 2 equals 274. So our centre point is at 274, which is there. Now if we divide that by, find the half of that again, it's 137, 67, and then half of that again is 68.5, so 68.5 be about there. And then we do 68.5 to here. That looks about right. And again. 68.5. That looks about right. So, grabbing our square, let's just mark those off. Last one. So, just need to punch those and go over to the drill press. So I've got a fence all set up to rest this against, and what I'm trying to do is get the point of the Forstner bit into the hole, the divot that we made. And that looks spot on. So we're going to go ahead and drill these holes out. I've made that deep enough to go all the way through. No, I haven't. That's okay. We have ways. Yes, we have ways of sorting this out. So we'll do that. We will that and slide this piece underneath. There we go, that's through. Slide our bottom piece out. And there we go. I'm going to go and drill the rest of them now. And we'll come back when that's all done. So, 7 holes drilled in. Let's just take this off. And there we have it. Just give it a bit of a rough round. break the edge through. So hopefully you can see that. And we'll just do the same on the back. So that's the back, that's the front. Next thing to do is to install it in the bench. Right, now that the frame is 3/4 glued up, just need to check, make sure everything still fits, and then we can proceed with gluing up the rest of it. Fits better that way around. Yep. Go. Right, that'll about do it. I think that's all glued up. Everything's square. So we'll leave that for 2 hours and or so. And we'll come back to it later. The clamps are being left on overnight, so let's check out the results. The next thing I need to do is to bring all the stretchers down so that they're level with the top of the legs. That way when I put the top on, it should all fit nicely. Right, let's see how level that is. So we've got a little chip off the end of the leg here. We've still got the piece. The piece is still attached. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of super glue and we'll stick that on, and then we can get to sanding our frame down. Once again, just use a bit of tape to stop the super glue sticking to the clamp that we're going to put on there. And we just clamp that down. And after a few minutes we'll come back, take the tape off and carry on. So it's had a few minutes, let's see what the results are. well that's what we're going to do, so no sense in you watching all of that. So we'll come back when it's all done. That will do it for this video, I think. Next time we will be adding some T-track to our frame and making a template so that we can install the power sockets on the legs and make it so that it is reusable, repeatable. So yeah, we'll be routing out the channels and the cavities for the power cable, and yeah, if you'd like to join me for that, then hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, ring the bell, and please make a comment. I do try to look and read and reply to all the comments I can. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Workbench Apprentice.